Hey, Hero fans, this is Todd. Thanks for joining me. Let's see who we got online here. I think I saw a mic on here. Live chat has moved. No, there we go. All right, we got Andrew on here and John on here. Thanks for joining me, you guys. So I saw this figure. Somebody posted it on Lounge Grayskull. For those who don't know what Lounge Grayskull is, it's a chat place where we all go and hang out. Hey, Charles. And if you haven't joined yet, give it a shot. The link's in the description. It's a fun place where people can post their customs and other things as well. So somebody posted this in Lounge Grayskull, and I'm like, wow, this looks pretty cool. And I see people make custom figures of this, but this figure, it looks really, really, really cool. Let's check this out. If I can get my computer to work correctly. Work, computer, work. There we go. Now I'm cooking with oil. Hey, Xerxes. All right, so let's take a look at the motherboard in the cartoon. Now, look at this face right here, and that's supposed to actually be Screech. I did not catch this when I first saw the cartoon, but you can see the missiles on the side of the head and on the top, or lasers, whatever they are, and they're definitely from the Screech armor. So this statue is supposed to be like Screech or something. You can see the circuit board printed in there, and you can see that she starts to form out of Screech. And there she is forming as she's pulling out of the Screech. Now, I only learned about this being Screech from the actual site that talks about the figure coming out. So you can see how she just kind of pulls. I'll put her back in a little bit so you can see rump, 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 as she comes out of there. And then you can see her feet touch down. Look at that face. That face. Wasn't Zora Didi, was Screech? I don't know. Now, it's interesting is I've seen a lot of people make an Evil Lyn Screech together, thinking that they go together. But I guess this would be the opposite of the Sorceress, who turns into Zor. So this character is kind of different in that way. You've never seen the human form of Screech. Now, here you can see how tall she is, and she is mighty big. She would obviously be a lot bigger than 12 inches. If you take a look at the height, let me go and get my drawing instrument out here, because that's always fun to do, is to draw onto the PowerPoint while it's going. Let's see if I can figure this stuff out. There we go. Let me get my drawing thing out, and I will use red. So you can see if this was the height. I guess I got to choose highlighter. So if this is the height of the figure, that didn't work. I'll choose pen. If this is the height of our figures here, right, approximately. So these are 7-inch figures right here, and that's about thigh high. So from here to here is, you know, approximately 7 inches or thigh high. The next thing up would be here, and then the next one up would be above her head. So this would actually be like an 18-inch figure if you were to actually have it compared to the cartoon. Now, it's going to actually only be 12 inches according to what I've seen online so far, but still, really, really cool. I'm pretty excited about seeing this and hopefully getting it. All right, did I lose my connection? Hopefully not. All right. Let's see. Juan Solo says, I like the toys. I just don't like the show. I always thought Screech was a decoy like Faker. Interesting. That's kind of an interesting thought about that. I gotta turn my pen off now so I can start. Oh, I can still forward without it. There she is, their wings. Those wings look so cool in the cartoon. And then her with the light blue, looks like almost something for Tron or something. Of course, she is supposed to be some kind of a motherboard computer thing, so that is pretty cool. Let's see. Rex Rogers says cool. Xerxes says nice. Pop Actor says Screech was a robot. Interesting. I haven't seen that before, but maybe so. So here she goes. Her fingernails shoot out. And as you guys seen in the cartoon, her fingernails go towards Skeletor, who's being held by, you know, his ex-lackeys. And they just jam into him. And they push in this virus into him, and then he becomes Technovirus Skeletor. Almost not much difference than New Adventure Skeletor, really, in some ways. So, as he gets manipulated by the transistor radio woman. Now, this is the part that totally shocked me. Shocked everybody. Is her little head opens up. And as it opens, a red light appears. And that red light shines brighter. And then all of a sudden, the red light forms into... dun-da-da, the Horde symbol. So, in reality, she's from the Horde. She's part of the Horde X team. And I just thought that was kind of interesting. Because obviously, Hordak has a technovirus that allows him to transform his body into, into a giant rocket ship or into whatever, almost like the Shmoo or something. But, yep, interesting. John says it's hard to tell if it will sell out. Masterverse isn't as popular as Origins, and Revelation isn't everyone's favorite. Yeah, normally I could see her not selling out, but there are some really cool features about her. Let's watch this little clip here. Alright, so that was pretty cool. I'm sure my friend made that clip because it looks like his work. That's pretty awesome. And you can see there she is in her box. And being this is a 12-inch figure, that's pretty cool. We're talking as tall as the Classics Titus. Maybe Hordak will take over Snake Mountain and control Skeletor and take over Eternia. Maybe, Andrew. We'll have to see. Too bad Dad says, hello, Hebrew. I can't wait to get this figure. It does look pretty cool. John says it's hard to tell. Oh, you already read that one. Yes. Very cool looking figure. There she is. And the camera angle on this makes it look like she's taller. I mean, if you take a look at this, it looks like their heads are thigh high. But still very cool. Let's get a closer look. You know what I like about this? What I like about this figure is the elbows. They're not double jointed elbows like we usually see. They are a nice ball joint. Now that's the way they were in the cartoon too, so I can see why they did this. But you know what? Something smooth like that is a great way to execute the articulation. Let's see. Jay says, I don't want to like this figure as much as I do. I don't want to like it. I hate Revelation. Please don't make me like it. But it's so cool. It's so cool. The wings. 12 inches. It's a giant. Oh. Is that the thing that took over Skeletor at the end of Revelation? Yes, it is. This was the very last scene of Revelation. This was the figure or the character that did. Agreed. Don't make me like it. I don't want to like it. It does look cool, though. It does look cool. All right, and you can see the Zor helmet on her head, similar to that of the Sorceress. So you can see that it still has Zor-like features and Zor-like colors. So this is the embodiment of Zor, which makes sense because that bird is monstrously huge, just like Screech was. But it's funny because, Screech. This is the embodiment of Screech, which is funny because it's the same size bird as Zor, which turns into the Sorceress, which is only 7 inches, where she is 12 inches of goodness. Yeah, I meant Screech. Sorry about that. And there's the box. And let's check this figure out and see what it looks like on the, look at that. Oh, that is so cool looking. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the really long fingernails, they get in the way of trying to hold weapons and accessories. But in this case, she uses it to connect to people. Let me connect you with my fingernails. Yeah, right into the chest. To take them over. Kind of reminds me of Mr. Smith from The Matrix. You know, where he sticks his hand and, you know, becomes another Mr. Smith, you know, and so on. All right. Yes, she is cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the website and check this out, because I am thoroughly impressed with this figure. Discard. And so you're going to go to Mattel Creations. I have the link directly in the description too. And once you're on Mattel Creations, you're going to scroll down and you will find, after all these Barbies, there's a lot of Barbie stuff on here. Must be movie year for Barbie. Anyway, so as you scroll down, you will find the link right here to, and it says Cyborg Cult Leader. We know this is the Motherboard figure from the cartoon. Drops Friday, July 21st at 9 a.m. So you have to wait 3 days, 15 hours, and 52 minutes, and 28 seconds. Let's go and explore and take a look at this figure. 12 days of fandom. Wait a minute. What happened? What happened? I guess you got to click it again. Yep. And there it is. Limit 2 per order. Oh, that's painful. I like to get 3 to save on shipping. So it stinks that we can't get 3 of these. She comes with 2 more hands to hold stuff. All right, let's take a look. Oh, she does. She comes with some unfingernailed hands. Okay, nice. Excellent. And you can see the same pictures I just showed you guys earlier. A lot of them. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's got probes in her back. There's the cords right there to plug in her USB ports. Great articulation. Her wingspan is 24 inches wide, 12 inches tall. This is going to be an amazing figure. And I can't believe the price is not going to break the bank. That's what's surprising. Because we had Mondo stuff come out, and Mondo was hundreds of dollars for a 12-inch figure. And, you know, you think about it, they make Barbie as well. I was afraid it was going to have Barbie connections and be Barbie-ish. But it looks like they still made it action figure-ish. So that is cool. Very, very, very cool. All right. Now, there's a second video I have not watched yet. So let's go and watch this together.
Hey Motu fans, this is our Motherboard figure. What we have here is the outer box. We have these beautiful hand-drawn illustrations of Motherboard. Now we open up the packaging, and inside the outer box we get this beautiful display box here. We see full illustration of Screech here. It's a 360 artwork. We open up the box here and we have this beautiful reveal of Motherboard. Inside here is a cool diorama. You can see it's inside Snake Mountain. We get this really cool details. And here's Motherboard. She stands 12 inches tall and she has an impressive wingspan of 22 inches wide. So Motherboard comes with these cool accessories. She gets these 2 extra hands that we see here, and she also comes with this really cool display stand here.
You can get your own Motherboard at Comic-Con this year or through Mattel Creations.
Well, there you go. Comic-Con or Mattel Creations. So, limit 2. She has a stand. That's really cool too. There's not a lot of details about her. Now, what's funny is they show 24 inches in the picture, but the guy said 22 inches. So that's kind of interesting that the numbers didn't match, but oh well. 22, 24. Probably depends how far you stretch your wings out like a butterfly. Gnomsky says, super pass for me. Now, usually super pass means you want it, like, you know, a ski pass, the super pass, but you mean you ain't going to get this. Kevin Smith sure likes female characters barefoot. That is hilarious. Malibu Motherboard. Yes. So, I definitely am planning on getting her. I'm probably going to try to pick up 2 to save on shipping and handling. I'm not going to dress these guys in their other costumes. They look ridiculous. So even though they were in the cartoon, I'm not going to do the cartoon thing. I just want the figure. She's cool. And who can't use another giant? So, and a giant at a good price. She could be Titus's girlfriend. So cool. See, Juan Solo says Pixel Dance shows how tall she is. Yeah, I don't have one to show off. Nice. Wing articulation is amazing. Charles says it's no sale for me. He is not getting it. I will not be tricked. I will not buy this figure. I do not like the show. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I heard my wife come up and she made a beautiful, delicious dinner. So I'm going to go head off and eat dinner. She made spaghetti. Spaghetti! I'm really excited for that. So you guys, this is the end. So good journey, and let's Darth Vader it out.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.